Yo, what up, guys? Lucky here, and today we're gonna break down a very in-depth, pretty much theory on Loba and how she's connected to the Apex games and how she's gonna enter. But before I even get into it, I'm gonna put Shrugtal's basically Twitter on here. Everything will be in the description because he is the one that came up with the theory. I'm just making a video on it because I feel like more people need to know about this theory. It kind of does make a lot of sense in my eyes. There's really no other way they could kind of tie the story together, and Respawn is very good at storytelling. So without further ado, guys, let's get into it. Alright, guys, so as you know, Rafe started competing in the Apex games because, well, she wanted to learn more about herself and pretty much Sign Labs, which are the people basically at fault for the way she is. But why is she still competing if the games have been moved to World's Edge? Very simple. There is another labs in World's Edge. Now, as you know, the Harvester is pretty much destroying the entire planet, and well, the Harvester is pretty much the IMC, which is also in charge of Hammond Robotics. Alright, guys, now this facility is very hidden and it also has stalkers guarding it. But these stalker models, like I said, it doesn't seem like they're activated, so it could be that they're just there. Now, this is where Loba comes in. This other facility also has some kind of phase shift technology, having a big portal that possibly serves as a teleportation device from World's Edge back to King's Canyon. Now, Loba comes in. Obviously, she's not able to steal that actual portal itself as it's too big, so she steals some of the technology, which would be a bracelet that allows her to throw a disc and teleport. Now, after stealing this bracelet from the warehouse, she leaves some kind of clue that she was there, which is a hollow spray, which is a wolf, basically letting people know that she's there, giving some kind of clue that she is coming to the Apex games. Now, this obviously alerts security that the place has been breached. Also, there's a lot of references to a warp room associated with the teleportation device. There's also a phase hallway light sequence on Synth Labs. Now, you guys are probably wondering why Synth Labs? Well, turns out Labs is actually bigger than we think, bigger than what we're able to see once we entered on Kings Canyon. There's hidden rooms that connect to hidden tunnels. Now, remember, Hammond Robotics was opening a brand new facility on Solace, which was broken into, which we can assume by Revenant because the footage was released. But what if, let's say, Revenant did break into there, but what if Loba was actually the one that broke into there because she wanted to steal the technology for herself? They just showed video proof of Revenant to kind of scare everybody in the Apex games that a killer is back who is pretty much linked to a murder that's over 20 years old. Now, obviously, Loba knows that Revenant is in the games, and you know what more than to get revenge on somebody that killed your family. But why not also steal technology from the Wraith project, enter the games as pretty much a badass female that is there for revenge? But at this point, I do assume Loba wants to take down Hammond Robotics because she knows all the harm that they're doing, and she also wants to take down Revenant. So this leads me to believe they're building another Hammond Robotics facility, which is pretty much on Solace, the one that was broken into now. This leads to me thinking that we're gonna get an update 2 for Kings Canyon in Season 5, which is going to have a brand new location within Kings Canyon, and it's really going to open up the lore of the game itself. Alright, guys, so this big tech in the warehouse is basically a prototype interplanetary transporter. What that is in the Titanfall universe is an interstellar travel is done with jump drives, which require time to recharge between jumps and require fuel depots for long distance travel, which is the main reason why the IMC basically lost the war against the militia. So this is one big transporter from one planet to another. Now, the legends turn this on, and where does the teleporter take you? Very simple. It takes you to Kings Canyon, Solace, back to Science Labs. But this is where I think it takes us to another part of Labs. Now, it does show the Kings Canyon map, but it also shows World's Edge. And once you click World's Edge, it basically doesn't take you there. It takes you to Kings Canyon, kind of like some kind of fake mini map. You think you're on World's Edge, but it actually takes you to Kings Canyon. Alright guys, pretty much since Loba has the bracelet, now in the loading screen, instead of seeing the actual legends, you will see Loba passing through the legend banner cards, pretty much using the teleporting disc to kind of make herself known. While you're in the lobby, you will see a strange figure in the background. Now, phase 5 is the heist. Loba uses the disc to teleport and she starts robbing all of the loot vaults. And she basically leaves a card that says, "Want your treasure back? Come see me." And she also leaves a hollow spray. Now, obviously, this gets the legends a little curious on who is Loba, why is she stealing the treasure in the vaults. But in my opinion, it's kind of like Loba is asking for help, because I feel like not only does she want revenge on Revenant, at this point, she kind of wants to shut everything down. She wants to shut the games down. She wants to see everything pretty much crash and burn. She wants revenge. Lately, we're getting characters that are very driven on revenge. Now, for season 5, pretty much there will be something that will be unlockable, kind of like how in Forge's Death Box we got a little charm for the gun. And then it says that the teleporter on Kings Canyon will become inoperable, and then Loba returns it in more prominent fashion to the loading screen. So the time is ticking for Loba. She's definitely making herself known. And like I said, she has a plan for all of this, all driven by revenge, but it's all very well orchestrated. Now guys, if you like the theory, make sure, like I said, go check out Shrugtal's Twitter. I use a lot of his leaks all the time now, honestly. Very cool dude, and you guys should really go give him a follow. Alright guys, well lastly, we're gonna look at the skin Trial by Fire on the Volt SMG. All credits to Shrugtal for him basically doing the rendering and everything. Skin looks dope. The SMG though, it looks amazing. I literally cannot wait till we get a new gun. The charge rifle is ass. It sucks. The Sentinel is dope. That was a very dope gun they added. That kind of changed the meta. It definitely makes me think twice when I push somebody with a Sentinel, especially if it's charged up. You're a lunatic if you charge up the Sentinel. Honestly, you're just an annoying player. But it is OP, so I can only imagine what they're going to do with the Volt SMG when they add it. And I also can't forget about the car SMG, but it looks like the Volt SMG may be the next one coming up. Obviously, Respawn can always switch it up and do what they want. Same with the Legends, but all these Loba leaks and the Volt SMG Trial by Fire, all thanks to Shrugtal. You guys make sure to go show him some love. And with that said, guys, enjoy the rest of this video. Leave a comment, like, subscribe. Make sure you go Shrugtal some love. Hope you're having a blessed day and night. Peace, guys.
You come out of the circle anyway, or will I'm actually just going to try to land on top.
They're taking jump tower.
They're trying to come in on us.
22. Okay.
Nice. I wish I had a thing for my frickin' Havoc.
There's a Bloodhound and Ravenant over here by me.
Alright, I'll push.
Oh wow.
Yeah, no, I'd lost it.
Oh, bad idea.
I got one.
One down.
Rav's one shot.
Yeah. The first down. Okay, heal. This next squad will be coming in on us. I bet.
Devo here in case you guys want that.
We got 10 seconds. 7. Let's move in. Are they pushing us? No. I need shield.
Oh, Shit, we gotta go.
We got this building. We're good.
The building's good?
Oh no.
Part of it is.
Part of it is.
Part of it.
I need skill cells or something.
I didn't even get the chance to get any shields.
Oh wow.
I have. I'll give you guys. I have a lot. Come
Can we
upstairs.
go
Yeah, yeah.
underneath?
Yeah.
Can we go under there?
That was
Where?
pinned.
Where are they aiming at?
Raj is down here. Oh my god.
I got stuck.
Right.
I got Mirage.
I got Pathfinder. We got this. Where's the last one?
Got him.
Yes!
Cow.
Nice,
Stole my
GG.
kill, but whatever.
Good game. Yeah, good game. See, high ground isn't always a victory.
This is your champion. I'm just quoting what they would say for them. 20 kill game between us.
Pretty good, pretty good.